Good morning. Getting a little bit dissatisfied with customer service in a couple of the companies that I deal with. I have this credit card through HSBC, and I was out buying a vacuum cleaner on the 9th of October. Vacuum cleaner was $57.08. Well, the merchant charged me more than once for the vacuum cleaner. Apparently they swiped the card, and I guess they didn't get any reading on the machine, and then they swiped the card again. It read the card twice. It charged me twice. So now what they do in situations like that, they can't visibly see in their own mind that there are two identical charges there. You know, proper etiquette would indicate that you have a person that works there that looks in and investigates this. Okay, oh yeah, this is a double charge. These are identical. These two numbers are identical. This must have happened. I'll call the merchant. I'll take care of it for you. But no, they kind of like say, well, we're going to give the merchant 14 days to pay, and then the charge will just automatically drop off. Well, originally they told me, they said the charge that I was not supposed to be charged for would drop off in 10 days. Day number 11 comes around, I call them. The charge hasn't dropped off, and they said, well, it'll drop off by midnight tonight, because this is the 11th day. And by midnight tonight, it'll drop off. So that day comes around, then I call them up the following day. The charge still has not been taken off. And they say, well, it's going to drop off by midnight tonight. Our policy is 12 days. So I'm like, okay, give it one more day. I check my account this morning, and it's still not dropped off yet. And you know what they told me? Our policy is 14 days. Okay, first it's 10, then it's 12, now it's 14. They keep saying our policy is more and more days all the time. And this charge that should have not been charged to me in the first place isn't falling off my card. Now, if I were to go and cancel the credit card, they will probably want the entire amount that I owe them paid all at once. But no, I'm going to think this one out, okay? You know what I'm going to do? So I'm going to take the card and cut it up, but not cancel it. Pay it off at my own convenience. In other words, this is how much I got to pay per month. You know, like maybe I'll send them $200, and then send them another $200, because I have a lot of charges from my maiden move down here on there for gasoline. And then eventually the whole thing gets paid off. And then when I'm down to a zero balance, then I call them on the phone and cancel the card. And then another thing that happened was I got my security deposit check back from my old apartment yesterday. Wow, I was happy to see that. So I go and I visit a couple banks in the area. Every one of them, 11-day hold on an out-of-state check. Whatever happened to the old 3-day hold? I can't touch the money now until November the 5th. Today's October 21st. And then I had the other problem with the internet. My internet service provider charged me twice on a different card. Now they did the right thing, okay? They asked me if I would like to have somebody look into the situation. I said yes. They looked into it. They called my bank and they dropped the charge off. I commend them for that. That was good. and they said it would only take 5 days for the charge to drop off. It actually dropped off in 3. That's the way it should be done. But I still have some issues with connectivity from this internet company. That's why I have 2 internet companies. I have Clearwire through a 4G modem, and I have Time Warner through the cable. If the power goes out, I get on my car, I can get on Clearwire. If I have a problem with Clearwire, I go into Time Warner. But I'll tell you something, customer service is not good customer service anymore. Anybody out there fly? When I used to fly back in the 80s and the 90s, customer service on the airlines was really, really good. It's not like that anymore. And what about Major League Baseball? Major League Baseball, after their lockout or strike back in the 1990s, they decided, oh, we're going to give everything to the fans, you know. We really love our fans, and we're going to give everything to them. Not anymore. Whatever happened to the double header? Now we hear the excuse that all games draw out too long now because of all the commercials. Well, commercials are making you money if you're a Major League Baseball team. Okay, and the fact that you're not playing doubleheader, it's a day-night doubleheader, you're charging twice, that's making you money. I'll tell you what, if the games are long and you need to have a day-night doubleheader, make it 2 for the price of 1. They don't have to be one right after the other. Have one at 1 o'clock, have one at 7:30. But 2 for the price of 1. That's called good customer service. Yeah, I've ran it on for 7 minutes and 27 seconds. I must really be passionate about this subject. But then you would be too. Let me know your experiences. And as usual, thank you for allowing me to bore you. And have a great day. Bye.